Hello, this is Mark from DCN. We're covering Liveco, Tony Lewis versus Cam O Connell, and I'm here with the mastermind, the trainer, Jorge Luis. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well.
Good stuff.
So Tony just fought in Cornwall 2 months ago. He's fighting again. How do you think this fight is drawing in Cornwall, attendance-wise?
I don't know. I hear conflicting reports. Some people at the Cornwall Silver Complex tell me that ticket sales are ahead of last time in advance. Some people tell me that the promotion tells me that they're not. I think we're going to get a good crowd. I think we're going to get there's a lot of buzz around town. I see posters all over town. Everybody's talking about it everywhere I go. So I think it's going to be a great event, and I think it's good for Cornwall. It's good for boxing. It's good for Canada as a whole.
Tony's ranked number 1 in Canada. Cam's ranked number 2. Do people not understand how big this fight, and this could be the best fight to hit Canada in the last 5 years? Am I wrong by saying this?
No, you're not wrong. They're probably the two top lightweights in the country right now, and they're going to square off. And it's a good old-fashioned Canadian rivalry. And so yeah, it's going to be a good fight. And Tony is trained to win. He's prepared to win. He's injury-free. Camp went very well. He had good sparring. He didn't have a long layoff after his last fight. He just fought. So
2 weeks off and back to a 6-week camp, right?
That's exactly right. So and that's great. And no problems. And it should be. We're prepared for worst case scenarios, and we're not taking anything for granted. We're not taking anything lightly. We covered our inside game, our outside game, cardio, strength. You know what? We covered all bases.
It seemed like last fight it was more Tony's coming to Cornwall. I want to show Cornwall what I can do. This fight, I get more of he's specifically there for the belt. He's more focused. He's concentrated on Cam. Is there more focus on his opponent this fight as per the last fight against Nunez, now that he's coming in fight shape?
I thought that knowing Nunez was a very dangerous opponent style-wise for Tony. Big, tall, strong, powerful guy. And you know what? I was very worried before that fight. And, Tony only started really looking good towards the end of that camp. This camp here, he's looked good throughout the whole camp. And as he gets closer to the fight, his mind frame is just he's irritable, he's mean, and it's exactly where I want him to be.
And I was talking to Tony about this, and I'll ask you the same question. He's been training with Clayton sparring the whole time. Clayton won the title last night. Yes. So did those two boys' hunger feed off each other and made the camp even better?
Absolutely. And they talk about it, and hey, I'm going to win a belt, you're going to win a belt, and we're training hard, and you know what? And we also sparred with Mohamed Soumaro. From Montreal, a young up-and-coming prospect who's 2-0 and who was second in the country as an amateur. We also sparred with Steve Wilcox, who's also one of the top 4 or 5 rated lightweights in the country. And now we did a lot of work with him. And he's quite tall. He's got a good jab. He's got a good cross. And we prepared for all scenarios. We prepared for all scenarios. And Tony had real good work, and we did a lot of work in the gym on strategy and tactics with. And pad work. Tom Irvin from Quest gave him a great strength and conditioning program that he carried out to the letter. And you know what? I think lightning's going to strike tomorrow night. I really do. And you know what? Cam said a lot of shit on I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
That
on the Spice Girls podcast.
That crossed the lines of class. And unfortunately, his coaches. If I had a fighter that crossed the line the way Cam did on some of the stuff that was said, when you make racist remarks and you insult the whole community, and it's great for the gate. You know what? It's great for the gate. It's good it's good rivalry and this and that. When you stick to your opponent, but there's certain things that I teach my guys that represent yourself. your community and your club with respect and with honor, okay, and make sure that the other guy knows that he was in a hell of a fight. He'll wake up the next day, win, lose, or draw, okay? That's the only prediction I'm going to make. He's going to know he was in a fight. When he rolls out of bed the next day, Cam O Connell is going to know he was in a fight. He's going to hurt.
Nice. I'm looking forward to seeing this fight. One more thing, Ronnie Robidoux,
Yes.
fourth fight.
Yes.
He couldn't make it tonight
Yeah.
for the press conference. How is he mentally? He did the same thing as Tony, 2 weeks off. Did he take the 2 weeks off?
Yeah, he took a couple of weeks off, and then he got back into it. We had a couple of little glitches, with Ronnie.
A newer fighter.
Yeah, a newer fighter, and we have to get him, used to the pro side and how things work, and it's not just what you do in the ring; it's what you do outside.
So
the
it was a
ring
discipline
too.
issue?
A little bit, but we got him on track the last month and a half. There, he fell in, and I worked him extra hard, and Matt and I in the gym, and we worked him extra hard, and he worked with his strength and conditioning guy, Anthony Gambori from Burlington, and we got him on track, and we got him where he's supposed to be. So no, he shouldn't have. He should have a great performance tomorrow night.
And having Tony getting ready for a fight, Clean was in the gym too. That must have rubbed off on him big time.
Absolutely. And he got some work in with them too, and he got some really good sparring for this fight, Ronnie. So no, it should be a good performance by both boys tomorrow night, and I expect them both to represent Champ Seaside Boxing and our community of Cornwall with honor and respect, and bring in lots of hurt in their fists.
Nice. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to the fight. As always, true gentleman.
Thank you.
Great for Cornwall. Jorge Luis. I'm Mark for DCN. Thank you very much.